McDonald's brought back the Monopoly game in 2025 like it was some beloved national tradition and not one of the most manipulated promotions in fast food history. People are peeling stickers off cups and fry boxes again, thinking they've got a shot at winning cars, vacations, or life-changing money. But the truth is brutal. You're statistically more likely to win the Powerball than pull one of the top prizes in this game. And no, that's not a figure of speech. The math backs it up. But the reason this hits even harder is because this isn't the first time Monopoly at McDonald's turned into a scam. The original version of this promotion became one of the biggest corporate fraud cases the FBI has ever investigated, and most people playing in 2025 have no idea it ever happened. McDonald's is banking on that. The company is counting on a new generation of people who don't know that millions of customers were spending money on a fantasy that was literally impossible to win. Right now, the system is designed the same way it was back then. The only difference is that it's cleaner, digital, and harder to trace. McDonald's doesn't need anyone to actually win. They just need you to believe that there might be even a slight chance. That belief is what sells the extra combo meal. It's what makes people go back the next day. It's what turns a $3 order into a $9 one. And nobody questions it because on the surface it looks like a game. The average player doesn't know how bad the odds really are. They hear about million-dollar prizes and think all they need is the right combination of stickers, when in reality, the number of actual winning pieces is so tiny it's practically non-existent. You could collect the same properties over and over again and still have zero chance because the one piece that actually matters is printed in microscopic quantities and sent to random locations nobody has access to. And that's not an accident, that's by design. Before you can even understand how rigged it is today, you have to know what happened the last time McDonald's tried this. Because the whole reason the game was pulled from shelves in the first place wasn't because people weren't winning, it was because someone on the inside stole every major prize before it even reached the public. And the only reason anyone found out is because the FBI got involved. Back in the 90s and early 2000s, the McDonald's Monopoly game was everywhere. Commercials, packaging, celebrities, news coverage, everyone thought they had a real shot. The public had no idea the entire thing was being hijacked internally before it even reached them. McDonald's didn't handle the production of the winning pieces themselves. They outsourced the job to a marketing company called Simon Marketing, and that's where everything went wrong. The head of security there, a man named Jerome Jacobson, was supposed to protect the integrity of the game. Instead, he figured out how to steal the most valuable prize pieces before they were ever shipped to restaurants. He didn't just keep them for himself, he built an underground network of fake winners, friends, relatives, and even people connected to organized crime. He would give them the stolen pieces, they'd claim the prizes publicly, and then kick him a cut of the money. So, while millions of people were peeling stickers hoping for a miracle, the real winners had already been chosen in secret. From 1995 to 2001, not a single major prize was legitimately won by the public. Every million-dollar winner you saw on TV during that time was part of the scam. People buying meals and collecting game pieces had absolutely no chance because the winning pieces never made it into circulation. It got so big that the FBI eventually launched a full investigation called Operation Final Answer. They discovered over $24 million in stolen prizes, more than 50 fake winners across multiple states, and years of fraud that McDonald's had no clue was happening under their nose. When the arrest finally happened in 2001, it exposed how broken the system was. Jacobson was sentenced, dozens of others were taken down, and McDonald's tried to distance themselves by claiming they were victims too, but they never refunded the people who played, never compensated anyone who wasted money thinking they had a chance, and never publicly acknowledged how deep the scam ran. After the FBI shut everything down, McDonald's had two options: retire the Monopoly game forever, or quietly bring it back once people forgot how badly it was exposed. They chose to bring it back, but instead of fixing the real issue, they just changed how it looked on paper. The game wasn't made any more winnable, it was just made harder to trace.
McDonald's Monopoly is back for the first time in a decade and now has a digital spin. The game comes with nostalgia and a checkered past. In the early 2000s, a $24 million scam sparked an FBI investigation and inspired HBO's McMillions.
They replaced the old physical security loopholes with digital controls and distribution contracts, but the core structure of the game stayed exactly the same. The entire system still relies on the same trick: one rare winning piece per top-tier prize, surrounded by millions of useless duplicates designed to keep people chasing sets they can never complete. You could collect the same property piece a dozen times and feel like you're getting closer, when in reality, the missing piece you need basically doesn't exist in the wild. The public assumes the game is fair because it's legal now, but legality doesn't mean honesty. It just means the scam is built into the rules instead of happening behind the scenes. The odds are still absurd. People compare it to a raffle or a lottery, but the truth is even worse than that. With something like Powerball, at least you know the exact odds and you know every number combination has a fair shot. Monopoly doesn't show you how many winning pieces actually exist or where they're being sent. In some cases, the chance of completing a high-value set can reach into the billions to one range, and nobody playing has any idea. That's not bad luck. That's an engineered failure dressed up as a promotion. What makes it even more manipulative is how they use psychology to keep people engaged. The game is limited time, which creates urgency. The collect-to-win mechanic makes it feel like progress. Duplicate pieces trick you into thinking you're close when you're not. And the occasional low-tier prize, like a free drink or small fries, keeps you feeling like something is working. They don't need people to believe they'll win big. They just need them to believe they shouldn't stop trying. The scam used to be illegal because someone was stealing the pieces. Now the same outcome is achieved legally through design, and the people spending money fueling it have no idea the structure was built to make losing feel like almost winning. And since McDonald's decided to bring Monopoly back in 2025, they're just acting like the past doesn't exist. They've basically offhanded responsibility and oversight to trick everyone into buying more food. No warning of the odds of actually winning. Just new advertising, new packaging, and a younger audience that never knew what happened the first time around. What makes it work more in their favor now is how social media does the marketing for them. Back in the 2000s, you'd see ads on TV or posters inside the store. Today it's TikTok videos of people peeling stickers, influencers doing Monopoly meal challenges, and short clips of people filming their food like they're opening trading card packs. Even when nobody wins anything, the content itself keeps the game alive. People are eating more, spending more, and convincing themselves the next meal might finally land the big one. They're not chasing prizes, they're chasing a possibility that was never real to begin with. And McDonald's profits off every attempt. Most customers will never know how close this promotion came to being shut down forever. Most won't realize they're playing something with worse odds than the lottery. And by the time they do, McDonald's will have already made their money and moved on to the next rollout.